There's been a flurry of videos on Meghan Markle's Instagram in recent days. And joining us now is our royal expert, Patricia Treble, with more on this. Patricia, good morning to you. And Meghan posting a family outing to Disneyland on the weekend. And this comes after she recently shared a video of her dancing in the delivery room that got quite the reaction and went viral.
Yeah. It really has been, as you said, a flurry. I mean, I always call it a deluge of videos and photos. And it all really started on Thursday when Lilibet celebrated her 4th birthday. And it really kind of harkens back to the style of those intimate moments that she and Harry captured and aired on their Netflix series a few years ago. I mean, it's exactly the same sort of style of videos. And the journalist in me, though, wonders, was there a deliberateness to it? And I will note that on that same day that the twerking video came out in the maternity ward, she did a major U-turn for her company. Remember last week we had talked about the fact she wasn't going to have any new products out until next year and might not even restock. Turns out, nope, whoops, they're coming out this month. So if this was a deliberate attempt to kind of change the narrative, it worked, because that twerking video, more than 40 million views worldwide.
Wow. I mean, yeah, things that seem like they're innocent and you put it out, there's usually methods to things, especially when a couple is notoriously pretty private. So that's really interesting. Now, Prince William was seen calling out world leaders and businesses yesterday when it comes to the world's oceans. What can you tell us about his speech in Monaco?
Yeah, this was another one of these major speeches that he's been giving. So it was, he gave the keynote address ahead of the UN Oceans Conference that is starting today. And he was really talking about not only the concerns we've got. I mean, there's basically barren deserts in large parts of the oceans now because of overfishing and pollution, but also talking about solutions, because of course his Earthshot Prize is working on those practical little solutions that can have great impact. And when I saw this, I thought two things. A, he's really getting comfortable on a big stage like this, which can be very daunting. And the second, that he's really following in the footsteps of his grandfather, Prince Philip, and his father, Charles, who used their own positions, very high-profile positions, to really push for environmental change. And I thought that was just, it was so striking. It is very much a family affair.
Yeah, without a doubt. Finally, the biggest week on the royal calendar is fast approaching, and it begins with Trooping of the Colour coming up this Saturday, Patricia.
Yeah, so I'm going to be honest, for royal watchers, this is our Stanley Cup. Go Oilers, go! But this is everything, and nobody wants the Stanley Cup to go 7 games. This thing goes for 7 days for us. So starts on Saturday. It's Trooping the Colour, the King's birthday, the big parade. You have the whole family out basically for 7 whole days. There's horse racing and everything. The one thing that we will notice is that for Trooping the Colour, the King has decided to again use a carriage. So they've made the decision that he's not going to be on horseback anymore. He's 76, he's got cancer, and he's got a really bad back after years of polo. And so they've decided that is it. Spending a few hours on a parade ground, not a good thing, but it's going to be fun, and hopefully the weather cooperates.
All right. Yes, fingers crossed, and we certainly will have a lot to talk about next Monday during our Royal Roundup with you, Patricia.
Oh, yes.
All right. As always, thanks for this. Good to see you this morning.
Thank you.